Please be advised of the disclaimers. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody had a great week of trading this week. We had solid move up in the markets, and as you can see, S&P 500, SPY closed just above 270. We had a very nice week. So today I want to talk about one stock, and that's going to be Square, and why I'm waiting for a pullback and why it's still not a buy yet. And I'll go into analysis on that on the charts just in a moment. Before we get into that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified on all my future videos. Make sure to support Pinnacle Trading on our social media. So let's do a quick market recap. Looking at the 5 days, we had solid earnings all week long. A lot of stocks went up. S&P 500, SPY went all the way from 261 area all the way up to 270. About a 10-point move. Huge move on that. And we had Dow come up as well because of Apple. We had a nice move up on Apple. And if you guys did watch my video, my last video on Apple, you definitely saw that it was a buy, and I talked about why it was a buy, and this is why. Had great earnings and went up. And looking at the yearly chart on this, again, I talked about the double bounce on the MACD and looking at the Fibonacci and all the analysis on it, and EMA pointing upward. And I'm expecting this to run over 170 next week. I want to see that resistance test and break out over it. Unless we get a market pullback, which is inevitable due to other earnings. But let's see how this plays out. So far, I got in at 145 average, guys. Right now, sitting it's about 166, 167. Hit highs of 169 area this week. Couldn't break that 170 resistance, but hit highs of 169 right over there. So I'm sitting at about $23 per share profit on that. And if you caught that dip when I made that video, would have been a great profit for you guys. So I hope you saw that video and were able to catch Apple. If not, it's still on an uptrend right now, and we had good earnings results on it, so it's still a buy right now. So let's get into the stock that I want to talk about, and that is Square stock. So what's going on with this? Let's look at it over a 3-year chart. So you can see it started out very, very cheap, under $10, had some momentum, and then picked up from there. 2017, that was a big move for this one. So 2017 started right here, started at about 20, in the 20s right there, and closed at about 50 right before the year ended. And during the end, in 2017, it did drop right before the year ended, but I hit highs of 20, so about 300% profit on that one. Huge move, $30 move on that. So let's look at it in the recent years. So what happened? It hit highs of 101.5. Again, we saw the same pattern on this as we are seeing right now in the beginning of the year. So it ran up in 2017 and ran up in 2018. Right now we're in the beginning of 2019, and 2018 October hit highs of 101.5 and tanked all the way from there, fell all the way down to 50. So we had that market correction come in. Again, we saw markets come down, and this got affected as well. It fell about 50% all the way from highs, and that was a great buy that I missed as well. Other people may have gotten in, or you might have gotten in yourself, but I was looking for a little bit more below about 45, and as soon as it started going up, I missed that entry and I let it go. I missed that run. But why is that I'm seeing another pullback come in? That's because of this formation right here. What is this one called right here? That is a simple head and shoulders top formation right there. So we have it come up, pull back, and make that highs, come up and test that the first resistance, 1, 2, 3, and then we come down, test the support, that's called the neckline, and then boom, it tries to fake out bulls right there. People think it tries to go back up, gets rejected off that resistance, and boom, it just hangs all the way from there. So that's the same pattern we're seeing right here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're seeing that small, again, pullback right there, and then boom, it's going to be going down. So that's the same formation we're seeing right there. If you want to zoom in a little bit, you can see the 180 day. It may be a little more clear to see that head and shoulders formation. So you can see the first resistance, second resistance, third one right there. So these two are going to be the same. You can draw that line over there. The second one's going to be higher than that. So that's the pattern I'm seeing right now. And the next thing, looking at the indicators, what do you see on the RSI and MACD? We're seeing that triple bottom test, and we saw the run up. So that was nice. If you got in at 50, got out at 70, 80 area, that's very nice. Could have got out of that. But that's a $30 move almost. But looking at this pattern right here, we had a huge run up on this stock and ran up way too fast. Every day I saw it moving up $2, $3, $3, $4, some days $5 on the day. Have that move up, and it's running up way too fast, getting very close to the highs, just about $20, $25 off the highs of 101. And that was already overbought over there. This is still a little overbought. I'm expecting, I really like this company. I want to get into it. But I'm still waiting for the entry on this one. I see great potential in this. Could run to all-time highs by the end of 2019, and maybe make new highs about 110, 120, and that's a very big move from here, about $50 move. But looking at the head and shoulders pattern again, I'll pull that up right here. The same pattern. If you can follow these simple pattern, and I talked about S&P 500 on that as well. That's a triple top pattern. If you were to able identify that pattern right there, triple top, 1, 2, 3, and boom, it tanked from there all the way down to 233 from 280 highs. If you were able to identify that simple pattern, you could have saved yourself a lot of money if you're investing, trading, whatever it is that you're doing. So same thing, same pattern formation right here, head and shoulders, looking for it to come back down. And which area am I looking for it to come back down to? Let's look at the support on this one. So let's load up the Fibonacci. And if you are a member, you do have access to this script that I posted, and that's free for all the members. And let's look at the Fibonacci right here. So we're seeing the 50% retracement right around here at 68, 69 area. So let's call it 70 support right there, a little above it. And soon as, that's why I have my alert set right here at 67, 68. And if it does break that 68, I'm looking for it to come back down to 61, and the next support is going to be at 50.54. I don't see it going below this or the 61.8 retracement. I definitely see a pullback coming to at least between that 60 to 65 area right there. If it does break that, be very careful, because that is going to be that pullback area, and then as soon as you see that support break, that's where we're going to see a huge drop. Just like how it ran up like this, we're going to see a huge drop on that. So I'm looking for that 68 support to be broken, and then look for 65 and then 60 right here. I'm looking for a pullback to at least 65 before taking initial entry. If it does come down to 60, I'll add a little more on my investment position, but I still have no position right now on Square. Looking for that at least 65 pullback, and then 60 right there. I don't see it going below 61.8% retracement area. So that is my analysis on Square. Feel free to share what you think about Square in the comments, and I do want to see what you guys think. You see, what's your expectations or price target, or where you see it pulling back to, or do you even see it pulling back at all, or quickly making that run up to all-time highs of 101.5 and making a new highs by the end of 2019. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment in the video. So if you found this information helpful, guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to stay notified on all my future videos. Make sure to support us on Pinnacle Trading on our social media. And if you want to be part of the chat room where we call out the live alerts like these, head over to pinnacletrading.us and head over to the membership tab. And we have a simple month-to-month plan pricing on the membership plans, and we also have 6 and 12-month pricing, which saves you money in the long run. We also do have mentorship plans that are recently announced just last month, and this is a one-to-one mentorship with me, and you can learn all of the basics to advanced trading strategies, not only trading but investing as well for retirement or whatever it is time frame that you have. So guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll again hope this video helped you out, and I'll see you again next week.